Hi everyone. So, I never really make any videos on Facebook or YouTube or anything like that, but I feel like this is really important. So, about 7 years ago, I came out as a lesbian to my parents. I knew I was gay since about the time I was 19 or 20 or so. And it's really hard to kind of explain, all the transitions and everything I went through. By the way, ignore my hair. I got it cut short for the first time, and it's just, I don't know what I'm doing in styling. So if you watch this video and you have suggestions for that, comment down below. I guess that's what you say. Anyway, I worked with a therapist for approximately 2 years. It took me before I was ready to come out to my parents. I had already been out to my friends and at work, and so that left me really leading a fractured life. I had to dress a certain way, act a certain way when I went home, and I just felt horrible. Like, the toxic closet, like you were in a costume of sorts. And then I could just be myself in my normal life. And it was really devastating and taking a toll on me. At the time, my partner and I had to spend holidays apart and things because they obviously didn't know she existed. So before coming out to my parents, I came out slowly to different family members. And basically my parents were the last ones. And they are, for background, conservative Republicans, old school Italian. So I already knew they weren't going to be okay with it. And they had said tons of stuff, like gay people should be shot, and, et cetera, in my presence. So I pretty much was in for it. I'm trying to think what else is important to say. A lot of times when you watch these coming out videos and It Gets Better campaign, people throw a cake or write a letter and you see kind of this happy ending, and that's not reality for a lot of us. Probably more than not. I don't know. Anyway, that was not the case, obviously, in my story. I recorded my coming out. I don't even remember why, honestly. I don't. Probably to listen to and help process after. And honestly, I have not listened to this since 7 years ago. It's kind of been kept buried, encryption and stuff on my computer, and only about 2 or 3 people actually know it exists. So I thought in celebration of Pride Month this year I would share it with you guys in hopes that, maybe to give some perspective on what people go through. I mean, this is reality. So what you're going to see is actually you're just going to be listening. So there's no video, it's audio, and I was recording it in my pocket. And it ends abruptly, and there's another 6-minute video after that maybe I'll upload. So what you'll hear on the video is 3 voices. You'll hear mine, my mom's, and my dad's. And I'll forewarn you all, there's cursing. My parents are vulgar, so am I, but I wasn't cursing, I don't think, on it. I'm not sure. I haven't listened to the full thing again. I will after I post this. And I was really, you'll hear me, I was pretty calm and collected, but when I got in my car, I lost it. I completely lost it. I was hysterical, and I ended up rear-ending someone on the way home. I didn't have my seatbelt on, and I had a bruise across my forehead from hitting the steering wheel and ended up with a concussion. It was not good. But I do want to say, things have since gotten better. My parents have met my partner, and they're okay with me being gay. Not great. They don't love it, but they're tolerable. And so things do improve. It takes a long time, I mean, not in every family, of course, but in mine it did. So I did, just want to share this.
Not sitting.
Oh. What?
So, there's something I want to talk to you about, both of you. Can you stop? I want to talk to both of you about it. I think both of you.
Oh, is this going to be bad?
No, it's good. Both of you.
It's bad? Are you sick?
No!
I never told your mother that story you told me,
Well,
I don't even know what you're talking.
about the blood testing.
Oh, no, it's not
what
about...
are you talking about?
I never.
What are you talking
It's not about that!
You dramatic boy. I don't want to hear that you're gay. I don't want to hear that you're gay. I don't want to hear it. I already predicted. I get your emails from the things, Court 888. Mm-hmm. They still sending stuff. Meet me, I'm a lesbian.
Okay. Well, you guessed it. I'm
No!
gay.
No! 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 Stop it. That's what you're telling
Yeah.
us?
That's what I'm telling you.
No, you're not.
That's what I'm telling you.
Is that what you have to tell us?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's what I have to
Is
say.
it
Now
what
what?
you
You
have
want to
to
get
tell us?
married to another woman?
No. Not yet.
Oh!
Is that really what you have to
Yeah.
tell us?
Come on.
You really
Courtney.
think we're stupid and we don't know this?
No, I think both of you knew it.
Well, I think you're making a mistake, but you do what you want.
Okay.
I think you didn't even experience anything from the other side and you just feel that way because maybe you didn't experience enough.
You're welcome to feel that way.
What, this part of your therapy?
Not part of my therapy.
You serious?
I'm serious.
That's sad. And you can tell
That's how you
it's
feel
sad.
about it.
I do. I feel it's sad. I do. I mean, everybody's got their own choices, and if that's your choice, I won't love you any less.
It's not a choice.
It is a choice. It's your choice.
Did you choose to be straight?
Yes, I did.
Really?
Yeah, it's my choice.
When did you make that choice?
When?
That's not debated. Let's leave it alone.
Why did you make that choice?
It wasn't a choice.
And
Nobody
Who's your
would-
girlfriend, Alexis?
Nobody would choose to be gay. Why would anyone choose to be something?
There are a lot of people that choose to be something because they're not really. Now, maybe you are, but they choose because not really, because they're not accepted in another place. So sometimes people feel differently.
Some people might think they're gay, and then they realize they're not. I'm not telling you I think I am. I'm telling you I am.
And who's your girlfriend?
Why does that matter?
Because if you're going to be honest all the way.
Carly.
Carly's your girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Carly's gay.
Carly's gay.
What happened to Alexis?
Who's Alexis?
The other girlfriend you had.
Who's Alexis?
Well, I don't get much sleep now. It's going to be even worse. No offense, Courtney. It would have been nice if you were straight. No offense.
In your mind.
Huh?
In your mind.
Yeah.
It'll take your father a long time to get used to it.
I think it's
So-
actually going to take you a lot longer. To be honest, I thought he was going to start throwing stuff, and I thought you wouldn't say what you said.
What you think I would say?
I don't know.
Your mother always felt because of the way you grew up and you were a heavy-set girl, you didn't have any guys. Not that many guys were interested in girls with 300 pounds. Let's be quite honest. She's right. You never had an opportunity. You never
Are there
gave
300-pound women who are straight?
The point I'm trying to make is you never had an opportunity to have good times with guys. I honestly feel you haven't given the opposite sex a chance.
And maybe you really are gay. And maybe you are meant to be gay. Perry's meant to be gay. Perry's gay. I have a lot of gay friends. I do. But I think that you haven't really, and maybe I'm wrong, because I don't know much about your life the last couple of years. You've kept it a secret, and I've known because you're gay. Nobody's stupid out there.
Didn't think
Even
you
your
were.
grandmother knows you're gay.
Never said you were.
I mean, you just hit it, and I'm glad that you came to the table with it.
I hit it mostly because
But you
I
crucified Evan Martinez for that.
no, I didn't.
Yes,
I
you
never
did.
said anything.
Totally.
He said it.
No,
I
you
never
did.
said anything.
You did.
Either way, that has nothing to do with the situation I'm talking about now.
Okay, so now that you came out in the open, does that mean you can be closer with us and you're not as angry with us, or are you still angry with us? Or you're angry with yourself, or you can't figure it out? What is it? Because I didn't raise you that way. I raised you from a happy family. Yes, I had an alcohol addiction. I took care of my addiction when I realized it was my addiction. Okay?
Just give me the diarrhea.
You are getting out of here. Okay? And why are you so angry at us when we love you a lot?
There are multiple reasons I have issues with the both of you. One of the major ones was growing up in an alcoholic household as a child, an abusive household. There was some levels of physical abuse with you, mostly.
Never.
Some of the ways that you punished me were not
Like what?
acceptable.
Like what?
You don't leave welts on somebody with a belt.
Welts with the belt. What are you
Or
talking
hit somebody
about?
with a wooden spoon. It's considered abuse. But more so than the physical abuse, there was a lot of emotional.
What welts with the
Yeah,
belt?
There were
welts?
more so emotional abuse in this household from a lot of things. There was a severe level of abuse when I was overweight. And there continued to be an even more severe level that I was gay and the things that are said in this family. And so,
So
for
did
my
that
own-
turn you gay?
No.
Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying that. I knew I was gay.
You didn't
and
know
then,
you were gay. Get out
How'd
of
you
here.
know you were
This whole
gay?
fucking area is fucked up.
How'd you know you were gay?
Water over here.
How did you know you were straight?
How did I know I was straight?
She likes penis.
Because I like penis.
You're attracted to men.
Yeah.
What you feel towards men is what I feel towards women.
That's a sickness.
When I look at a man, I have the same emotional reaction and feeling that I feel as looking at a tree.
But how can you do that if you
How
never
do
went
you
out
know?
with a guy and never experienced it? I can see if you went out with a guy. And
How do you know?
I'm just saying, you never had a man.
Okay.
You never had a man. I know if you had some good loving from a man,
Oh.
you would say, tell me, you never had good loving. For the one time you brought
You
home
don't
that
know.
If
fucking
you,
ogre.
can I ask you a
That's
question?
what turned you gay when
No.
he sent that ogre away.
The fucking ogre with the pants.
If you,
Yeah.
how do you know you're not gay? If you never had sex with another man?
I think he is gay.
Let me ask him
Thank
that
you.
question.
I do.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I think you have the gay tendencies, and that's what caused
That's
it.
what caused it? That's it? Okay.
How do you know you're not gay?
I think I'm not because I like looking at women.
I think I'm gay because I like looking at women.
Oh, stop it.
Don't
Stop.
flaunt it in front of us.
I will let you both know that I will not hide this anymore.
Oh. How am I going to sleep at
And
night?
if you two are not able to accept it, and I know this is going to be a process for the both of you,
Oh.
I will not have contact with you.
What are you punishing us for?
Don't
I'm
punish
not
me.
punishing you.
Don't punish me,
I'm not
Courtney.
punishing you, but you
Don't
saying
threaten
don't
me.
flaunt it, I'm not going to purposely rub it in your face.
I said don't
But-
flaunt it in front of us.
I will not hide anything. And if you can't handle it,
Why don't you try a man? Why don't you try one?
When did
Try it.
Carly come into your life?
it doesn't really matter.
It does matter. You're my daughter.
You marrying this woman?
No.
Is she white?
She has a baby, right?
Oh, for Christ's sake almighty. Jesus Christ. What kind of fucked up world do we live in?
She has a son, yeah.
She had an affair with a man.
Her coming out story is hers to share with you if she feels like it. If
What?
if and when you
Oh.
ever meet her.
Her what?
Her coming out story and why,
Why
she
do
has
I
a
want to
son.
hear her story?
Her coming out
You're
story?
asking me why she has a son. That is involved in her life. If she feels
I
like
didn't
sharing
ask you
that
why
with
she had
you,
a son. I asked you how long you met her.
4 months.
4 months. And before that, was there another girl?
Yes?
Who was that?
She's not the first.
Was there ever a man?
Erica.
Was there ever a man?
Erica, that's her name.
Was there
Not
ever
Erica.
a man?
Erica.
Did you ever have a man?
I've been on dates with men.
And
It's like looking at a tree. There's no reaction to it. There has never been. There was
How
a
do you
time
know?
that I did not realize I was gay, and that was the time. Nate was one of them. Yeah, I agree. Nate was ugly. I do not agree how you reacted to it and how you made me
dragging mud
feel.
in on the floor.
But he was ugly. But I wouldn't have known because it's like looking at a tree. That's my easiest way to explain this. There is
You
no
didn't know
reaction.
that, Courtney.
What are you gonna do?
Maybe there would have been something else. But what it is, it is. I'm never going to change you. I'm not here to change you, Courtney. What you are, you are. And that's it. You're still my daughter, okay? But I don't like your attitude. And I'm being honest with you.
I don't have an
okay?
attitude.
Yeah, you do. You ignore us and you act like numbnuts and you act like we are your enemy. We're your parents. We love you very much, okay? We don't want to see you hurt. We're not here for you to say, oh, you owe me this or you owe me that. We feel you don't want to spend quality time with us.
Have distanced myself greatly. There was a distance before I left for college. That was due to my childhood and some things I'm dealing with and still trying to deal with. A
Oh,
large
and you were
part
gay
of
then
it.
too, right?
A large part of it.
Or it happened at Rutgers.
A large part of it
Told you it was a bad place.
was dealing with your alcoholism and the emotional abuse in the household I grew up in. And then it became even more distant by my choosing. I was always gay when I realized it. Given our family,
You know, gay
Actually,
people
given-
always say that. They always say, oh, I was born this way. No, nobody was born anyway, okay? I don't believe that. I'm sorry. And you can tell your psychiatrist what I said too. I don't believe people are born. They make choices what they want to do and what they want to be and who they want to be with. And you make that choice because you have feelings. And that's it, okay? I don't believe you're born this way. No, you met somebody, and it's a girl, that you have feelings towards. That's the way
do you
I
believe you
look
were
at
born
it.
straight?
Me? No. No. I believe I could choose anything I want.
Why don't you choose a girl?
Because I found your father who I'm attracted to.
Okay. So,
So
you're
why
welcome
would I
to
choose
believe
a girl?
anything you want.
That's right. And that's what I believe. So I don't believe, oh, people were born this way. And you, out of all people who criticized Evan Martinez terribly, and I remember that. Oh, he's gay. He's horrible. I don't want to hang out with him. Now it's different? All of a sudden now your
I never
personality
said that.
changed.
I wasn't friends with Evan before I even knew he was gay. I didn't know he was gay probably until I was in my first or second year of college. He didn't come out to me. We weren't talking.
And when did you find out you were gay?
When did I realize it?
Yeah, in college, when you were hanging out with all those gay people that you brought over. Is that when you found out you
No.
were gay? When? If you don't mind me asking, I'm not quizzing you. You don't have to tell us.
I was always gay. I always knew I was gay.
When you were young, you knew you were gay? You just said Nate. You didn't know you were gay.
I was always gay. That's the answer you'll have.
All right, so whatever. Whatever.
What I didn't realize when I was a child, right? Every kid has crushes and things. I did not realize what I was experiencing or feeling.
What were you experiencing?
Attractions towards the same sex. I was always gay.
I don't think so.
I just think you're making a mistake, but that's besides the point. Because I just think, I know how guys are with heavy-set girls. And now you're a good-looking girl, you can go out with any guy you want, honestly. You don't give it a shot. You don't give it a shot to have a good, loving relationship and grow up and have a family of your own, have children of your own. And, you know, again, it's the area we live in, it's the water we drink. I'm not saying it's the worst thing in the
What
world,
do you mean the
Corey.
water we drink?
I'm just using a statement. Can I talk? All right. I'm not knocking it. I'm
Mm-hmm.
really not knocking it. okay? I'm just saying, you never really gave the opposite sex a chance. And you're not you're.
I did. I went on many more dates than you can imagine. Each of them, there is something wrong. When
Maybe it
I
just
do
wasn't
not
the night.
wish or have an urge or feel anything towards any of them. I do not wish to touch them or kiss them or be with them.
So what made you talk to us and tell? What made you decide now?
To tell
or
you,
today? Yeah.
living closeted is very toxic.
Who told you that?
I don't need anyone to tell me that. Every time I am around you guys and I hear derogatory statements about gays, knowing I identify as that, is painful. Every family event that I have to attend, like Christmas or Thanksgiving or whatever, sitting there quiet and being not seen is not easy.
Sitting there quiet and being
Being
not
and
seen.
trying to be unseen.
Unseen for what?
Unseen so people don't question me or ask me, and just hearing slide comments.
You're going to get that your whole life.
I'm aware.
So get used to it. It goes with the territory.
It will, and I will have to come out the rest of my life. Every new person I meet will have to know it.
Jesus Christmas.
I will not lie to myself anymore of who I am. I'm not going to live up to, or I'm not going to try to be somebody who I'm not, and I'm not going to try to live or try to meet other people's expectations of me. I am who I am, and I will only be happy.
Because
If I am who I
Francesca's
am.
gay?
What does Francesca's
I don't know.
sexuality have to
Is
do
that
with
the
me?
first person that was gay with you?
I never did anything with Francesca.
She didn't change you.
I was gay before I even met Francesca. I have always been gay. You can look for blame.
I'm not looking for
There
blame.
is no if, and, or what, or whatever you are. You're trying to blame her. You're trying to blame.
I'm not trying to blame you.
You're
You're
trying to
trying
blame
to blame
anybody.
my alcoholism for your
I'm not
for your
blaming.
abuse. You say this household was abusive. Everybody should have a household like this. It was a lot of love
Regardless,
here.
It was always
You
my
never
love.
said there wasn't. Never said there wasn't.
Always by your side, kid.
Do you
You're
love
interpreting that. I wouldn't be here if I didn't care.
But you don't have a choice.
I do have a choice.
You don't have a choice.
What's my choice? Not
So
to
why'd
be
you
here?
lie
You only
and
got
tell
one
us
set of
this
parents.
collie was from this
There are
fielding
plenty.
office?
There are plenty.
Collie's 300 pounds?
There are
She's
plenty.
a biggie, Collie?
There
How big
are
is Collie?
plenty
Yes.
of people who choose to never come out to their parents or choose just to stop talking to them.
Well, I got something to tell you. I'm gay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right?
Oh,
And I don't love your father no more.
I double those today, huh?
I'm not going to say things like don't flaunt it or things like that. So, I think
No,
I'm
what
done.
What I meant by
I
don't
think-
flaunt it, okay? What I meant by don't flaunt it is don't say, oh, I'm out now, so I could be whatever I want.
I
That's
can be
flaunting
whatever
it.
I want.
You can.
I'm an adult.
I understand you're an
Whether or
adult.
not you choose to accept it is your decision.
That's right.
I will tell
Put
you.
yourself in our shoes, it hurts. It hurts.
I'm aware.
It hurts me terribly. It hurts.
I'm
because
aware.
Even though we knew it. We
I'm
we
not
had
dumb.
a doubt.
I know everyone knew.
Then why'd you hide? Why did you hide it then? If you are really gay, okay, you'd be like Evan Martinez who never hid it.
Evan hid it for years.
He didn't hide it at all. He didn't hide it at all. He never.
Why don't
ever
you
hid
ask
it.
Evan and talk to
All
Evan
right.
before
he
you say
never
that?
hid it.
I've spoken to Evan. You need to talk to him before you say that. He's hid it for years before he told Cheryl. He didn't tell Leo for 2 years after he told Cheryl.
Well, Leo's blind then.
Leo had a heart attack because of it.
Either way, I was not ready to tell you.
Why?
The first person
I'm
you,
asking why. This family doesn't lie about anything. Why?
Really?
Why didn't we know? Yeah,
This
we
family
don't
doesn't lie about
no,
anything?
we don't
Okay.
lie.
I chose not to tell you because I was not ready to. the first person you come out to is yourself. And then I have to deal with my life.
Come out as yourself.
Right? I have to accept it and realize it myself.
So what happened with Erica? She was a nice girl.
It's none of your business.
Yeah, it is
none of
my
our-
business.
It's none of our business.
It is my business.
It's not
It
your
is now.
business. I don't wish to talk about it. That's my private life. And one day, perhaps I'll share it with you. But right now, I'm not comfortable doing so.
And are you the girl or the boy?
I know that one.
There are no girls and boys
Yes, there is.
in a gay relationship.
Yes, there is.
Bullshit.
Bullshit. We know.
Okay.
There is.
And I know you. You're the boy.
There,
No, she's not.
Yes, she is. She's too headstrong to be anything else.
there.
Excuse me. The girl rules.